What up, YouTube? Just got back from taking the kid trick-or-treating. Had a pretty massive mail haul today. Mondays have been lately, so I'll get started here just showing you the haul, and then we're going to crack some of it. This is a combination of trades, purchases, raffle wins, and eBay purchases. So have here a Johnny Lightning Papa John's Camaro delivery. I think it's pretty sweet. Johnny Lightning Classic Gold 67 GTO. On a really nice card, other than this little thing right here, we have a Johnny Lightning Hollywood Time Machine. I already have that one loose, so I'm not going to do anything with that one. Same thing with this one. I have this one loose, so I'm not going to crack this one. It's a little bit lower number than the one I have, number 83. On the Honky Lips Green Machine. So that came today. This Green Machine came today, and I can't see. So it's number 166. Awesome little Volkswagen. As of right now, I think I'm pretty selective as to the Green Machines that I've been opening. So some of them get cracked, some of them don't. I did get this 1970 Roadrunner from the new Series 16 Muscle. It's just so awesome. I wanted that. I'm a big Roadrunner fan. This was a purchase from one of the groups. About 2 Slimers. Got a steal on these things. Total steal. So one of those will be getting cracked open. And then the last one is another Ultra Red Roadrunner. So I have 2 of those now. 2 reds and 1 raw. Hang on. Stand by just a second here. Ugh, stand by. Alright. So I don't really know where to start. Not all of it's going to be cracked tonight. Some of it's not going to be cracked at all. Some of it's going to be cracked on another video. Why don't we start with this? I had this car back in the day, and I could have swore the one that I had rubber tires on it. This one definitely doesn't. So I'll have to look into that. The other one that I had, the card was signed by Papa John. But it's an awesome little car because it's a freaking Papa John's pizza delivery card. You don't see stuff like this. So, really cool little Camaro. This is the original car that he had when he started delivering pizzas, or when he started his pizza shop. So, it's a nice Johnny Lightning to add to the collection, I think. I'm not big on the plastic wheels. I think there is a rubber tire variation that I might have to try to pick up. Let's see. Oh, another one that I got today in a raffle win, is the Texas Drive-In 30th Annual Convention. This thing is sweet. I like the Real Rider one better, but I do like this one a lot, and I'm definitely going to be opening it. Number 448 of 2600. So that's pretty cool. That'll be coming off the card in another video. Really, I think what I wanted to focus on here is some Roadrunners. So we're going to start with this 1970 Roadrunner from Greenlight. You know what? I had somebody PM me. I'm going to have to message him back. He does customs, and he wants me to open these packages clean so he can reseal them. And he's like, you're the only one I know that opens Greenlight, and I don't know if he knows I do it on video, and that would take too much time. I don't know. I'll get back in contact with him. But here's your trading card. This is for the 1970. Now, the last series, Series 15, you had a 69.5. And I actually have the 69.5 right here. I have reviewed this car in previous videos. I love these old Roadrunners. If I could ever restore an old muscle car, it would be a Roadrunner. But let's compare the 69.5 with the 70. Now, the 69.5, look at the number on it. It's number 14. If you look at the 70, it's number 461. So it's still a nice low number, which I like. I like to have them under 1,000 if at all possible. And they're both really cool in their own ways. But I have to say, I think that I dig the 70 a little bit better. The wheels are definitely nicer. It has a better sporty look. I like the detail on the front end and the grille better on the 70. So a lot of similarities, but there are some subtle differences on the two cars. So pretty cool there. 1970 Roadrunner. It's a really nice roller. The wheels, they look to be pretty good. Greenlight has been struggling with the quality control as of late. They've just been producing so much, and it's definitely taken a toll on the QC. But I like this. The color on this is more of a true, like, brilliant color orange. It pops a lot more in person. So they're both really heavy. So that's a cool 1970 to go with the 69.5. Next, we're going to crack open a 1973 from Auto World. These cars are getting ridiculous in price. I don't know if they'll ever come back down. I know the market is always fluctuating, but it's just crazy what these are selling for. Same thing with the Christine. This is hands down, without question, my favorite Auto World casting. My second favorite would be the DeVille. My third favorite would be the Eldorado. And then my fourth favorite would be the 70 Chevy Impala. But these Roadrunners are just so sick. They're so nice. You just don't see 1973 Roadrunners in the 1:64 scale. Got your Mopar Roadrunner graphics there with the little Roadrunner himself. Painted door handles, really detailed wheels and tires. Nice front end. I have the red variation of this. I never did get this one. So that lot that I just acquired had all four of them. It had the red one, it had this one, and then it had the ultra red and the raw. So I will not be opening the raw. And then I actually acquired a second ultra red. Come on, the engine or the hood does open, but it's down pretty good. So Auto World might, it's debatable. M2, Auto World, Greenlight, they all do a phenomenal job. Some people think Auto World does the best. Some people think M2 does. I think a smaller number of people, myself included, think Greenlight does the best. I think when you're talking about the actual detail of the cars, Auto World does the best job, in my opinion. However, I think Greenlight is the best brand just because of the selection and the collectability, what they do with the licensing and the Green Machine chase cars. But the main reason is that there's just so much more to choose from with Greenlight. If Auto World was producing, not even producing, but licensing the way that Greenlight is, with movie studios and custom car designers and stuff like that, I think it would really take them to another level. But I'll tell you what's going to happen. The first one of those companies, Greenlight, Auto World, or M2, the first one of those companies that gets Japanese or German or Italian licensing is going to skyrocket, especially if they do the right castings. I think everybody in the hobby that collects is waiting for it to happen. Not sure if it ever will, but it's a nice roller. But I know it's been talked about. M2 was talking about getting some old JDM licensing, which would be, if they did that, I've cut back on M2, but if they started doing old Skylines and 510s and Fairladies, man, I'd be all over that. So let's crack an Ultra Red. This is not your ordinary Ultra Red. You're not going to find this one for 25 or 30 shipped on eBay like most of the others. It took me a long time to find this one. And it's weird because when I found it, I found a second one. And the first one of these that I saw sell on eBay sold for $211 or something like that. This one sold for a lot less, but it still sold for a lot more than all the other Ultra Reds. So it is pretty tough to come by. The Ultra Raw of this, Auto World Ultra Raws are produced to 10. But there were some shady factory workers that saw what the Ultra Raws were selling for when this release came out, and they made more than 10 Raws of the Roadrunner. And there's no official publication of the production, but it's driven the value of the Raws down a little bit on the Roadrunners. So that's pretty unfortunate, but it's still an awesome piece, and it's still a really rare piece. I'm sure there's still less than 100 of them. But I think the Ultra Reds look better than the Raws on some of the castings. This being one of them. It's just sick. It's really nice. Really nice car. Definitely happy to have this in the collection. It'll look good next to the only other 3 Ultra Reds I have at the moment are the 2 Cadillacs, the Eldorado, the DeVille, and I've got the Cuda. So this is definitely a cool car. All right, so those are the Roadrunners for tonight, and one little Johnny Lightning Camaro. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned. I'm gonna do one more video, crack a couple of Hot Wheels, and then we'll call it a night. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe, and I will holler at the next video.